In this video, we're going to be going over our exercise equipment library, which covers a wide variety of categories and types to fit needs for things such as gyms, physical therapy, things of that nature. And we've got a good bit to go through, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. First, we have our weight equipment. We have the bench press, the Smith machine, we have a barbell and dumbbell, we have individual weight plates, we have the weight rack for bars, we have the exercise weights, we have the weight rack for dumbbells as a single or double, we have the squat rack, a freestanding flat bench, and an incline bench. Now all of these, except for the individual weights and the barbell and dumbbell, have options, as you can see here, at the instance level to show the clearance floor space. They also have options at the type level for the various materials, the dimensions of the floor space, and the barbell and dumbbell and bench press have options to show a single or double weight, as well as options for things like the thickness of the inner and outer weight and the bar extension sleeve length, as well as the diameter of the weights. Then we have things like the exercise weights rack, which just have length and width, material, as well as the floor clearance space parameters. And those apply kind of across the board. The two benches simply have the clearance space, the material, and these standard dimensions here for weight height, length, and seat width. And you can see how these look here in 3D. And there's a pretty good amount of detail to them. Next, we have our kettlebells and exercise balls. Again, with the exception of the standalone kettlebells, these are set up to have, at the instance level, the option to show the clear floor space around the piece of equipment, with options at the type level for the dimensions of the floor clearance space, as well as typically the material and the various other dimensions for width, depth, etc. We also have for the racks options to toggle the material for the individual balls, and for the exercise ball single and double rack, we have options here for the width of the rack and the ball spacing as well, so you can get a little more customization out of it. The kettlebells have options at the instance level for the handle and at the type level for the individual bells, so that you can have those color-coded, as you see here in this 3D view, for different colors for the different weights. Next, we have the aerobic equipment. We have two types of treadmill. We have a row machine, a stair stepper, stair climber. We have the spin bike, the recumbent bike, the elliptical trainer, and the standard elliptical. With the exception of the rowing machine, they all have parameters at the instance level to show the clearance floor space, and then at the type level for the floor space clearance dimensions. They all have at the type level parameters for the material, as well as for various dimensions, which only apply for the treadmills and the bikes and ellipticals. Next, we have our yoga families, which consists of a standard standalone yoga mat and exercise ball. These do not have the parameters for floor clearance space and only have parameters at the type level for material. Next, we have our cable-based families. This includes the leg curl, the seated row, shoulder press, pectoral fly, the lat pull, seated chest press, the seated leg press, and then the functional trainer cable machine. Due to the complex geometry of these are not parametric for size. They also do not include the floor clearance data and only have parameters at the type level for materials, but they are highly detailed. Finally, we have our specialty exercise families. These consist of the monkey rig, as seen here, and the multi-station cable machine. The multi-station has material levels at the type parameter, and the monkey rig has dimensional parameters at the type level for length, width, and height. And as with the cable equipment, these do not come with the floor clearance space parameters. This has been the overview of our exercise equipment library. If you have any questions or would like to get a copy, please feel free to reach out via either phone or email, and we will be happy to get back to you or get you set up with a copy of the file.